I'm here with my dog, my teammate. I'm super hyped to have my girl here. Two-time WNBA All-Star, Kelsey Mitchell. What's good with it?
7 years, 4 coaches, and a playoff drought that felt never-ending. Kelsey Mitchell's journey with the Indiana Fever has been anything but smooth. But everything changed in the 2024 season.
Tell them a little bit about yourself.
Oh, me, I'm a Midwestern girl, born and raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. 5'3" kid. It's kind of tough to come out of where I come from because it's so small. And so you get what you get. It's kind of a dense city. It's not as like a Miami or like a Atlanta. So you kind of get what you get. And so I grew up hooping through my family. I come from a family dynamic of just sports. My dad was he went to school to play football. So he met my mom at Eastern Kentucky.
Okay.
And that's how I was brought into this world.
Shout out to your parents, though. Shout out to your
Interview with teammate Erica Wheeler, Kelsey Mitchell opens up about her emotional journey, from last season's struggles to the joy of becoming a WNBA All-Star. She discusses the Fever's resurgence, the impact of Caitlin Clark, and her true feelings about the fans, offering an unfiltered perspective.
Basketball was just always a safe haven. I kind of took it from there, just, utilized what I knew about it. And that's how I knew what my lifestyle was, just through hoop. I had friends through hoop. I just, you kind of gain a lifestyle and the rest was kind of history.
Yeah. I
look back at it now, I went from Cincinnati and I went up the street to Columbus, to Ohio State University. And I was always a homebody, but I knew I wanted to get out of Cincinnati. That was clear. And once I became a Buckeye, I kind of chose being a Buckeye.
Imagine being Kelsey Mitchell, the number 2 pick in the 2018 WNBA draft, ready to take the league by storm and lead your team to victory. But instead of championship celebrations, she endured years of defeats with the Indiana Fever, facing setbacks that tested her resilience and determination to succeed.
You and Eve both been here for a number of years, right?
Yeah.
Y'all done been through the tough years. Well, you really got to grind it out. Tough season.
What, you had 7 years here?
All 7.
All 7. You ain't never been to another
Fever
team.
girl.
7 years and how many years?
So I was here from 2015 to...
Who's my back?
Hey, wait. Wait. Don't count my age right now on TV. Don't do that. Don't do me like that. You know what I mean? I still look good.
When Kelsey Mitchell arrived in Indiana, she was full of promise, and the Fever had high hopes for their new star. However, the challenges ahead were far greater than anyone expected. Season after season, wins were hard to come by, and the team missed the playoffs for 7 straight years. In one particularly brutal season, they won just 5 games, a crushing disappointment. Yet, through it all, Mitchell's talent never wavered. From 2018 to 2023, she remained a top performer, averaging over 16 points per game. True elite-level consistency.
The first 3 years, you can kind of sum it up. You ain't got to give me a long story. I was there with you for 2 of them. So kind of give me what that rough patch was like, and then we can kind of skip through and get to where you at right now.
Despite her individual success, Mitchell couldn't ignore the frustration of constant team struggles. The points and accolades kept coming, but something was missing: winning. She began to question her future in Indiana, realizing that personal achievements meant little without team success. Her words reflected a deep hunger for collective victory.
Yeah, I think Indy, those from my year 1 through 3.5. Well, let me just say this. I went through my 7 years in Indy. I've had 4 head coaches. So that within itself was kind of like, no one really knows what an experience of the black stick at the bottom. Trust me, I've been there. Trust me. So I was, that's really how it started.
Building a winning team requires stability, but Mitchell and the Fever faced constant change. 4 head coaches. Building a winning team requires stability, but Mitchell and the Fever faced constant change. 4 head coaches in 7 years, each with a different vision and system. With ever-shifting leadership and uncertainty, finding consistency was nearly impossible. In 7 years, each with different visions and systems, finding consistency was nearly impossible with ever-shifting leadership and
y'all left, it was still a rebuild stage. So different coaches got hired. And I think that at that point, we was trying to figure out whether I was keep swimming or if I would sink in the division. And I'll be honest, I didn't know what would happen in my career. I didn't know how it would turn out because the points were the points. The accolades were accolades, but it wasn't enough.
That team winning. Team, not individual, team.
And anybody that wanted to compete and be a winner,
it's about team.
In 2023, Kelsey Mitchell's loyalty and perseverance were finally rewarded. After years of individual excellence despite team struggles, she earned her first WNBA All-Star selection, a well-deserved triumph that recognized both her talent and resilience.
Fortunate. And I just think the hand I was dealt was like, I take was, I trusted in the organization in different ways, from like the management and the people that they brought in. And so I just kind of like trusted the wave. And so I look back on trusting that wave now, and now I'm here. I don't know what.
You really started over 4 times though.
I did.
Like every time you get a new coach, you kind of really start over, because you got to build that relationship with that coach. Although the coach know who you are, they know what the players they have in the locker room. It's a different ball game for sure.
I was in survival mode when I put my back against the wall, and so what everybody see now is just I've always been a fighter. I've always kind of had to compete and find a different way.
Even as she celebrated this milestone, Mitchell remained focused on team success, reflecting on her journey and the challenges that shaped her.
What All-Star was going to look like for me. I never really put it on not necessarily, it wasn't a goal. I just knew I needed to train and do what I need to do to keep my name. Like I said, you in defense mode and everything you do at that point. And so when I got the first, and I was like, really? I got a call from the WNBA. You get the call.
Bro, but like you wasn't even hype. You were just I'm going to WNBA. What? I'm like, hold on. I'm in the locker room like, yo. Hey, I'm like, what's your hey? I'm like,
man, and it's so crazy. Like, I downplayed it.
No, so bad. I need you to know. Hello, no. I need you to know you downplayed it so bad.
Kelsey Mitchell's journey is a testament to perseverance and relentless determination. She never took the easy road, earning every bit of respect through hard work. In 2024, she reached new heights, delivering career-best numbers, 19.2 points per game, 46.8% shooting, and 40.2% from 3. These weren't just good stats, they were superstar numbers, proving she was playing the best basketball of her career. However, her rise came with heartbreak. A devastating personal loss threatened her passion. Yet, she found the strength to push forward and dominate.
I always got my back dirty. Yeah, there was never a time
like that.
Hey, that's a good one.
I like that.
I always got my back dirty. Hold on, let me put that in my pocket.
Like that.
I always got my back dirty. Hold on, quote that. I always got my back dirty.
I've always had to, and you can kind of relate because you've had to go to different places and get a spot. And for me, it was about keeping my name at least, or my game relevant to enough to have value.
2024 season was supposed to be Mitchell's defining moment, but tragedy struck in March when she lost her father, her OG, best friend, and biggest supporter. More than just a parent, he was her toughest critic and the one who instilled her love for basketball.
It's been a difficult year for me from a standpoint of personal. I lost my dad 5 or 6 months ago, so that was tough. And I look back on my year now, Dub, and I'm just so grateful to be here again, because I never thought, for one, to be doing it without a parent. I think anybody that come from a 2-parent home will know what that's like, or just, lovable parents in general.
Right.
And, when I lost that, I didn't know what was going on.
Basketball had always been Mitchell's refuge, but after her father's passing, the game felt unbearably difficult. She reached a crossroads, questioning everything she had worked for. Overwhelmed by grief, she openly admitted that she considered stepping away from
That's why I miss my dad so much now, because he was the only person that reminded me
who
what that worth was like. And so he was aggressive and hard on me, but it came in a position of now I don't need nobody to tell me. I don't want nobody, because when I needed saving, nobody saved.
In her darkest moment, Mitchell found an unexpected lifeline, her teammates. The Fever locker room became her support system, helping her navigate grief. At the heart of it was rookie sensation Caitlin Clark, whose arrival brought fresh energy to the team. Despite being a rookie, Clark's enthusiasm and unwavering support uplifted Mitchell, reigniting her passion for the game.
Go through certain things, it hit home, a part of your heart's, broken, and you look back on it, some of the hours that I put in the gym, I couldn't even calculate them, because I felt so much pain and trauma. I felt so much pain. I felt so much I worried about my mom. I worried about how she feel now that she didn't have a significant other. I worried about my siblings. My brother was overseas. My sister was trying to figure out life outside of her 9-to-5 job, what she wanted to do, and she had got into coaching and relied on my dad for some stuff. And so we all had a piece ripped from us, and we didn't know how.
Mitchell found strength in her teammates, a sisterhood of 11 women who stood by her, offering unwavering support through her grief and helping her find her way back to basketball.
I look at it now, gang. I look at our lockers and stuff every day. I just be like, dang, I'm here today. Well, so I'll be grateful, man.
Man, listen, I'm in there with you, and I'm telling you, man, you're doing a hell of a job. You show up and do your job every day. Sometimes I got to get in But that come with the territory. You know what I
Who
mean?
would I
But-
be if I didn't yank Dub's chain?
Hey, but I'm telling you, man, you're doing a hell of a job.
I appreciate you, gang.
Mitchell's return to basketball wasn't just about team support. She also took a bold step toward healing by seeking professional therapy. She embraced it fully, understanding the importance of expressing her struggles without judgment. This commitment to mental health helped her process her grief and rediscover her love for the game.
I had a village when, life had hit, because my dad was a big piece of a lot of stuff in the city. And so it affected people in different ways that I didn't even.
As the season progressed, Mitchell's game transformed. She channeled her emotions and pain into every shot and drive, elevating her performance to new heights.
And so I got therapy. Therapy was icing on the cake. I got with the patient's facility, St. Vincent, the Fever. Before the season I got started, and I took therapy really serious. Shout out to the doc, man. He was the therapist because, it's nothing like laying your problems on people and shit. They don't judge you.
hey,
Nah, for real.
You just lay it on them, and it just kind of helped me. I did it day by day, and I got into scripture, and God Himself was the main thing, though. Like the more and more I got closer to the word and the purpose, everything got.